Hey Gemini, it's Jen with Lady Tarot 911. I'm finishing up these last 3 signs for February since we're already in this February energy. Hi Gemini, it's Jenn with Lady Tarot 911. I am finishing up with the last 3 signs for February. Let's take a look at your energy. And for you in the month of February, it's going to be kind of like, it's going to be the first half of the month that you need to try and use that to get your creativity going and get your ideas out. And this is about like interactions and networking. And then the last half of the month for you, which is fitting for your sign being duality and the twins, the last half is like creating more with those ideas and not just like putting the ideas out on the table. And there's the collaboration at the beginning of the month, and then at the end of the month you might be able to execute those plans or that collaboration. What message do you have for Gemini in this February 2025 energy? What is the message for Gemini? I hope everybody is doing well. Actually, I'm going to pull these down just so they bother me up there. All right. Now we do have Jupiter, which is going direct in Gemini. This is huge expansion, and that's probably why that energy starts to catch up. It's on the 4th, so it's tomorrow. However, like the ideas are just sitting on the surface, and then it's about expanding those ideas towards the end of the month and then into March. It's like first half of 2025 is a real transitional time period. And then, well, from now up until like May, June, things are just going to start getting faster and faster and start playing out, and things happening more and more as we get further into the year. All right, tell me about what you want me to tell Gemini for February 2024. So interesting. These were upside down. I turned them right side up. Thought I was shuffling again, but they ended back upside down. So they were supposed to be upside down. Yeah. Nope. So some of these are upright. Some of these are, okay. They're kind of a mess, but this is supposed to be upside down. So Easy Does It is the card, and it's an 8 card. So, okay. And this is very Piscean energy. So it being upside down, Gemini, I feel like maybe you're holding your things that you want to say, feelings that you want to express. You're not really digging deep. It's surface level. Like I was talking about, the first part of the month is like, kind of like surface level. The ideas are just like percolating per se. Okay, and this one is upside down as well. So unlock your mind, and this is a 6 card. So I think that for you, for the month of February, it's about taking these energies, and it's almost going to be like this, where right now there's feelings that are hidden, or you're not speaking up about something, you're not talking about something, and there isn't a lot of like enlightenment. But in the first of the month, I think that what's happening with Jupiter going direct in your sign is really opening that up, kind of like this flower right here. Kind of reminds me of a lotus. Like, if that's a lotus, I don't know. But the ideas, the crown chakra, which is the purple, you take some time to go within to bring those ideas out. It's like you're going to go within to pull them out, because in the way that I'm understanding this or looking at this is that it's going to go in the first of the month, and then it's going to kind of shift down like this towards the end of the month. Here's the first half of the month, and then here's the, latter part of the month. And then that's when there's going to be this enlightenment and opportunities. Keys are about opportunities that you're going to actually unlock and take a look at and maybe step into, that is going to help you with opening up to speaking up more, bringing ideas to the table, being more confident as you go within. Okay. And now we go from 6 to 8. So I want to know what's in between in the 7. So let's look at that. Let's see what the in between is, because that's an important step in this process, but it is missing. So tell me about Gemini for February 2024. What is this energy about? I think, Gemini, if you just really take some time to just isolate in the quiet or meditate. I found a great meditation last night that I am going to absolutely stick with. I would pen it, but I can't remember the name of it. It's by Universe, Y-O-U is how, Y-O, and then the word universe. And it's about like going into a chamber and reprogramming your whole body and healing yourself. And it's a 3D meditation. So it's really cool. So it kind of like, and I forgot what she calls it, but she does it where the meditation is, and maybe that's why I listened to it last night so I could tell you about it. Maybe because this is something that you guys might look into to help you go deeper, go within to bring out these ideas. It's going to take, the quiet and and look, because the opening of the third eye, right? The third eye chakra, which is your intuition, opening that intuition up. So, but this 3D, going back to that idea, the 3D meditation is where when you're listening to it in stereo, you hear it, she'll say words like almost ASMR, and it'll be like here and then over here, and then it'll go around your head. And it's really cool how she does it, but it relaxes me. I have trouble with my heart. I have heart palpitations, and I was having them last night, and so I thought, I better meditate because I'm anxious about something, and it calmed that right down. So, okay, what is happening for Gemini? What's the 7? We're identifying what the 7 is, because this is 6 and this is 8. What's missing? Okay, Emperor and Knight of Wands, taking charge, taking hold. Taking the action, because look at the colors. With the Emperor and the Knight of Wands, this is about taking an action. It's a fire energy. So all of these colors are pretty similar, right? But it goes from, and I have to turn these back around, don't I? Forgot about that. But it's going to take this fire energy and stepping into that Emperor role with these new opportunities, and getting that passion, that catalyst lit, so that this can turn these like this, okay? And then you'll be able to step into the, using your throat chakra. And the ideas, like I said, will, be not only brought to the table, and your thoughts, your values, your creations brought to the surface, but you're going to unlock opportunities with those, and you're going to get opportunities, the universe says, with those ideas and that creation that's going to start playing out. Because this energy, this 7 energy, these two energies it's almost like they go around it. So there's the 6, and then you've got what's missing is the action, the fire, and then the enlightenment, but these are both upside down. So with this light, the catalyst, which we're going to find out what's going to catalyze that, it's going to turn these this way to where then it's like that, and these remain in here because it's going to take that enlightenment that you got from up here to take the action and catalyze then again those ideas into the creation, which is going to open that lotus flower into not fantasy necessarily, but that Piscean energy of visualizing and intuition and like illusion, but in a good way, and like giving you a sense of what is possible is what I'm trying to I'm struggling to get out. But this remains here. Okay, so going back, many times as I've moved these. All right, and maybe Gemini, maybe you've had this energy where you feel like you're good and you feel like you're going to catalyze, and then of course your sign being opposites, right? Unlike Pisces, which Pisces is like that yin and yang, it is the alpha and omega. Gemini, however, are the twins that are opposing. Okay, so maybe you've had this back and forth type of energy lately, or you might feel that where it's like, okay, I want to go, but then I pull back. I have the ideas and I know what I'm going to do, but then no, maybe those aren't the best ideas. So I think it's just going to actually taking a solid, taking hold of this Knight of Wands. Now the Knight of Wands is that, you know, flighty energy. So tell me more about this 7. So tell me more about this 7. Give me a card for right in the middle. Yeah. So what you've been doing is you've been juggling the 2 of Pentacles, right? There's going to be a needing to be decisive and taking charge. Again, it's that red, orangish, fiery, passionate wand energy. Now this is Pentacles. So this is getting stable in this energy, and not doing this juggling or flipping back and forth. Okay. So then down here, what do you want to tell me about this? I'm kind of doing this a little different than I did the other reads, but that's okay because this is the way that you needed to see it. Okay, so a judgment call is going to be made. This has to do with some type of collaborating. We were talking about networking. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. So what's the block? So, all right. So this is telling me, I was talking about going within, right? You're going to need to go within, and I got the Hermit, which is exactly that. There is this going deep within to unlock what it is that you need to bring to the table, whether this is a creation, whether this is like you just don't like your job, or you have something to say that you've been meaning to say for many lifetimes, many years, to family. This could be about a relationship. I have a lot of Pentacles, so I'm guessing that this is probably about a commitment, a contract, work, finances, stability, the need to, a judgment call is being made because the heart chakra is opening, and it's about this collaboration. And it could have to do, there could be a Queen of Pentacles that's involved in this, somebody who is stable, and there's maybe been a juggling between 2 feminines or female energies. And maybe there's a judgment call here in the past that's been made, or the universe, because this is universal energy. With the Judgment on one side and the Hermit on the other, it's almost like judgment is being called and being forced or made by the universe through divine intervention for somebody to take charge, right, of this energy that's here to turn these cards around, right? And because there has been an unequal give and take, it hasn't been reciprocal. I have a lot of, maybe passion on this side, but then I have a lot of throat chakra on this side, and there hasn't been this. But then you can see in this card, right, that the blue is over here and the orange is on that side, right? It's on, and the yellow, right? And the red, the passions are on that side. So I think it's about taking this energy and pulling it upright. This is about equal give and take. Something hasn't been fair in some type of situation. So then let me grab my other deck. All right, so I'm going to pull these up here because this can get so messy. All right. So what do you want me to tell them next about this? Because we know now this judgment call could be an energy that you're moving into in February, and you're going to start seeing, like this divine intervention, or the universe is going to be pushing you as there is a, this could be a tower moment or an awakening, some type of spiritual awakening. It is a push and a directive moving this fire and passion energy to turn those cards. All right. So yeah, and it is taking charge. Somebody's taking charge of this flightiness. This could be, playery type of energy. Maybe this isn't you, Gemini, or maybe this is somebody who could be attached to your energy. All right, what's this? So we have transformation, judgment, transformation, turning, taking charge of this old way of being. Yep, cutting things out that don't serve you, or the person that's connected to you is having to make decisions on directions and cutting toxicities out. And it's going to be through knowledge that, okay, because I asked, what is it going to take to turn these things around? And it is going to be more knowledge or information or communication through some form that is, or you bringing about some information or knowledge. Or it could be, if this isn't you, connect it in your story where it belongs. But somebody is having a huge breakthrough, right? An awakening, I mentioned that. A spiritual awakening, or just an awakening to seeing things clearly and knowing that they need to cut either this energy, this playery energy, out of the picture so that they can move forward, because it's kind of in the middle. It's in a block. It's in that 7 area, right? So cutting out this, maybe, you know, and we've got fiery energy here. So we've got Hermit, which is Virgo energy. Emperor is Aries energy. We have Aries, Leo, Sag, a lot of that fire energy. We also have Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And cutting, essentially, Scorpionic energy, because of transformation and cutting, it's that death type of energy, that death, rebirth. And it's going to take somebody speaking up to cut this out, somebody speaking their truth, somebody setting their boundaries through whatever knowledge is gained, or knowing that a transformation of cutting this energy out, this collaborating, maybe it is with the Queen of Pentacles and not necessarily, maybe this is you and needing to cut out a collaboration with a Queen of Pentacles energy, but it's going to be through information or knowledge or what the universe, you know, this awakening that starts to turn the Six of Pentacles, because right now it's blocked. It's in the neutral position, so it's not an equal give and take. And because the card is upright this way, there's been more give on this side and more take on this side. All right. What else do you want me to tell them about this? So regarding an ex-partner, maybe that's that Queen of Pentacles. So an ex-partner energy, and you can see the yellows, an awakening, this yellow, this is also Leo energy. So that's a lot like the, you know, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag. This is the courage and the strength to maybe face a challenge or situation with some type of ex, whether this be an ex business partner or an ex, like in a romantic relationship. So there is the purple color, right? And something has to be cut out for somebody to feel like they can trust the situation. Okay. Am I taking all of those? What am I taking? I'm taking this one and this one. Okay. And what's at the bottom? Oh, spiritual. So we're talking like values. Somebody's values are blocked right now. Not valuing yourself, if this is you, Gemini, and allowing somebody to take from you. Or again, this could be somebody who's attached to you who is in this position, you know, going through these lessons. Okay, so this one goes here. So make the effort. Here's the blue again, right? This is about making an effort to speak up about what needs to change. Okay, and then lastly, speak up about what needs to change. There's the communication right there. So all of these have gone together, right? And I think this is supposed to go like this because I got 4. Okay, so what downloads have you been given, or traditional ways of being, or feeling stuck because there hasn't been enlightenment or any alignment or any type of change up of the patterns and the cycles, the way that things are done until now with the Judgment card, or with this new awakening of what has happened over here. And I don't know what's happened over here. You know what's happened over there for you. But what has it taken for this enlightenment and this catalyst to understand that there is some type of collaborating? This could be financially, this could be just instability, but there's been either deception or lack of faith, doubt because of the safeguard, due to the way maybe somebody doubting that this needs to be cut out until now with this Judgment card. Okay, and this is going to lead you or the person that's attached to you to then turning these right upright, bring them down here. Okay, so now we're down here, and as you can see, then it's crossed the other way. So the speaking up, cutting out, you know, making the effort by communicating and bringing the knowledge forward, and this is going to bring you to that point of being able to go within the Hermit card and this card, the Easy Does It card, right? So this is about home and family because it's an 8. It's going to then, so these are still in between these down here and where they came from, right? So it's going to take this enlightenment, like I was mentioning, this judgment to pull these around and make decisions in regards to how they want to approach this connection or contracts or financial responsibilities or accountability, or just this, it could be with this Queen of Pentacles, who might be an ex-partner, and maybe they, whoever they are, has been greedy or has been not investing in you, or this could be who is attached to you, somebody hasn't been investing in them, and there has to be this change up. And then there will be this enlightenment, right, with the Hermit card, the enlightenment, and this, which are going to bring the opportunity. So now I want to know what the opportunity is going to be going from the beginning of the month to the towards the end of the month, this shifting. I want to know what the opportunities are going to be. Let's see. Do I want this one? I'm actually going to use one deck that I don't use very often, but it's really a very, very clarifying, detailed of life when we're talking like maybe what is this opportunity that is going to come about with these ideas that you have. And you could already be throwing these ideas out on the table. It is February now, but maybe this start happening for you in January. Energy just flows. It's not like, okay, this energy is set for January. This is February. You could flow over this in 6 months. Who knows? Oh, look, creative, artistic. Who knew, right? That's what we're talking about. Okay, yes, there's an opportunity that you're going to get knowledge about, okay? That you're going to get communication about, even if it's just energetically. And it's going to help you unlock and take these ideas in the beginning. Now, you could look at this one other way, where the ideas or the thoughts that you're bringing to the surface is about changing up the situation, which then brings the opportunity of the creativity of something you've wanted to do, maybe a different job that's more artistic or creative, or a side hustle, or just being more authentic. And so the beginning of the month is ideas of how to get out of a situation, or how to break off from a job, a person, an ex-partner, whether it be an ex-business partner or ex-lover, or an ex-situation. And, if it's this player energy, but the ideas are being catalyzed by the Judgment card, by the universe. And then that's the surface level information that's being brought to the table, along with your voice and your expression of what you're wanting and being authentic and genuine. And then that will lead into the opportunity of creativity somehow, in however you're wanting it to be. Okay, so boss, becoming your own boss, maybe. So we were talking about that, right? Becoming your own boss, starting your own company, maybe. This could be management, some type of teaching or education, going back to school on potentially maybe this new business venture, or learning about this new, I'm just really getting like a new job or new career, a new education, some type of schooling, but bringing more of the arts into it, or a side hustle, and engagement and proposal. So there could, I know what this is saying to me. Okay, this is saying that the opportunities that are going to come to you, okay, whenever you flow through this energy and you actually turn this, you shift this reciprocity in the 6 card, because the 6 and the 4 together is a 10, right? So this is, and it goes from 20 to 10 to 9. And so it's kind of going backwards, but I think it's one of those situations where they say you have to go back to go forward. And I think that for you, Gemini, that's kind of what's happening. You have to go back to turn it to come forward. So that's why you kind of go, you descend in the numbers. It's because maybe this was something that you were supposed to have had opportunity for back here and I talk about like past, present, and future, but it's all together, right? You can see this is all in the middle, and that's the way life is. That's the way past, and we're living past, current, and future all together. And it is these opportunities to maybe have your own business, to be your authentic self and be creative however you want to be, to create your own world and life and future, to get the education and knowledge or teach and be a guide for others, to be an example, and love, proposal maybe, or this could be a proposal for some type of new business venture that includes all of this. But these things that I had asked, what are these opportunities that I'm going to put them like this, that will start unlocking for you these ideas of what you're wanting to do. All these missing puzzle pieces will come together, right? Will happen, were supposed to happen in the past, but you had to go back to go forward, and now they are going to be after you go within and unlock these ideas to actually create towards the end of the month. You're going to start having these downloads, and things are going to start moving faster regarding you being, creative and artistic and creating something. If it is, creating your own business that entails teaching others how to be creative. Maybe it is, dancing, or you want to be an artist. The fact is, there's going to be new loves of many things, is what I'm hearing, with this simple unlocking of your mind. Once this has turned, like towards the beginning of February, things are kind of, and then I'll go ahead and end this, but things are kind of in 2025, things are challenging still, the first part of 2025. But then as we start to get towards the end of 2025, things start to just flow and flow faster. The river starts to flow faster. And these things and changes and transformations, right? The transformation, the transition, the transmuting, all of that's been happening at the beginning of 2025 really takes hold and starts getting, things moving, the wheels moving, the wheels to turning situations upright instead of, in a block situation. And this too will turn, because then you start learning how to meditate, or you start learning to go within, and you start learning to, the importance of being authentic and genuine for yourself, so that you can have these opportunities. Because in doing so, again, I say, and I'll repeat it every video, I swear, but when you're authentic and yourself, you raise your vibration, and you go with the flow of the river, which allows that opening of the space, okay, to birth new opportunities, because there's space finally for the universe to bring in manifestations that you've been wanting, things you've been wanting to do, but something has blocked you. When you remove the block and open the space, then there is the opportunities that are going to start flowing into you very quickly at a rapid rate, once this block is handled, right? All right, so that's what I have for you, Gemini, in February 2024's energy. Whenever you hit that, it looks super positive for you. It looks like it's going to be pretty consistent energy for you this month as you go through this transformation and healing. But I mean, the things coming to you are just like, wow. In fact, I think I might just take a picture of these for my thumbnail on this, because going from transforming and judgment to hermit and the opportunities is just killer. I mean, that's amazing. That could sum up the whole read right there. All right, Gemini, there you go. Hopefully that helps. And I will connect with you in the next video. Bye.